My name is Mark Followill. You're listening to another dumb podcast. These guys are freaking morons.
Another dumb podcast. No, I like it. It's really dumb.
It's called Another Dumb Podcast.
That makes sense. So you could have just said, I'm doing another dumb podcast.
Yeah.
Again, basketball dumb guy over here. Sorry.
On the dumb podcast.
That's just kind of ridiculous. Well, I wanted to do a little emergency winter storm podcast because it's an emergency.
Yeah.
I mean, it's getting bad. Hold on. What is my I got a weather station for Christmas. And this is the first day it's actually rained since I got it. We're at 0.45 inches of rain have fallen. So, yeah, pretty exciting stuff. But the weather is already down to 38 degrees. We're ready to go. So it is.
The cold front is actually pushing through quicker than they expected.
Than they expected, right? Isn't that always like that? Yeah, but
it is, and I'll tell you, just kind of from a weather nerd standpoint, it's because models just don't know how to handle Arctic air intrusions into the state of Texas. They can never get a good handle on it.
That
and
is
more often than not, it overperforms whatever the expectations are. Oh, I thought Jacob had like a baseball pod he was doing.
We've got him for 12. No, we don't even have him 12 minutes. Maybe.
Bitches.
Well,
all I came to say.
That's
Bitches.
it.
That's it. No, I'm just kidding.
What's up, Jacob?
Why am I so close? Zoom out.
Dude, don't talk to me.
What's up?
We look like the Brady Bunch. We're gonna just. You look to your left. You look to your.
Man, I need to shave.
Yeah.
I'm too busy, guys. It's baseball season almost.
Well,
y'all know West Virginia's having to replace 2 of their 3 weekend starters with D2 guys. It's insane.
I've never heard anything so
That's
crazy. Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
Is that
Hey, Brandon, you gonna be at Globe Life for TCU OU?
I'll see if I can get there.
Sick. That's gonna be a fun tournament. Brad, you got to come out.
I imagine Brandon is like agoraphobic at times. Like he just never leaves the house. I know he does.
No.
You know what I like about Brandon?
He only leaves the house for Arkansas, and that's it.
I don't think Brandon is like the biggest like non-football college fan, but boy, if he doesn't get pissed about OU basketball, and I think I've even seen him tweet about OU baseball at times, like, do you actually care? Or is it just the uniform? You're just cheering for the uniform.
I'm cheering for the uniform, but I also, to be honest, Oklahoma football wasn't the first athletic program that I grew up loving. It was
somewhere
basketball
in Chicago
because of
or
Boston.
Because of Billy
Island,
Tubbs. No, it was because of Billy Tubbs and the OU basketball program. I literally cried in 1988 when they lost the title to Kansas.
Oh yes.
I remember that. So
I mean, those teams were just so exciting, and they compared to what we get with Porter Moser right now, it's just boring as fuck.
Hey, am I allowed? Is this a safe space to say I kind of hate college basketball?
I feel like in this podcast, this is the least controversial thing you'll ever say on.
Like, am I going to get flamed for that take?
I'm going to say even something crazier. I think college basketball is gay.
Dude, maybe it's because my program is so maddening. Like, you're relying on these transfers you've never heard of to make free throws at the end of the game, and they miss, and it pisses you off.
I think it's.
You know what? I don't need this. I don't need this stress in my life.
I think
if they lose, I don't care.
I think what's gotten worse with college basketball, and by the way, have never been into college basketball ever.
It's fun to go to. I will say that.
I bet it is, and this is just a childhood thing. Like I remember I would go to the bus stop, and kids are like, "Hey, did you see the title March Madness thing?" And I'm like looking at me, I'm like, basketball has never been played in my house. Like never, like that. We don't watch college, but now I feel like it's entirely way worse because now you have no investment unless you, I mean, go and watch the entire season, but you don't have 2 or 3 seasons full of a crew that's, you know, dogged it out. Now it's just 1 year strides and
Dude,
that's it.
It's even worse. They're getting like NBA G League guys that are like 26 years old. Like,
Is
what the hell?
Is J.R. Smith gonna make a swim through? Because he
Right. like if Luka ever gets tired of LA, and he is a big TCU Horned Frog fan, we got a roster spot for you, Luka.
it's like Rasheed Wallace or something. Was that his name? Yeah, whatever. Like some 50-year-old guy is gonna come through.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, if you want to get me to really care about TCU basketball, bring Luka on.
Okay, well, I'm not. So I'm sorry if anyone thought we were going to touch college basketball. You can now turn off. It's just not going to happen. So I apologize.
Hey, you were begging me to come on. It wasn't the other way around.
No, I was okay. Calm down with the begging. I was just like, jump on, pussy. That didn't say. I didn't say we won't be able to continue without this. So now we're gonna go 4 wide. We haven't gone 4 wide in a
What
long
a full
time.
crew. We haven't done this since like 2020.
Yeah, similar circumstances, but we're not quarantining. But
Right.
So
Well, we basically are.
Jay
I'm
has
looking out my window. Brandon, I see weather outside.
we
what are you
were
reporting?
literally just talking weather. Now, Brandon,
Yeah, I'm kind of retired from that. I don't do that on Twitter anymore.
you know,
Well,
what's
I
raining.
can report precip in the Las Colinas area. So just take
Okay.
note of that, please.
we've already reported Alito has 0.45 inches of rain.
Oof.
So-
Shit.
Yeah.
Nobody's trying to email me.
How you doing, Jay?
Okay.
Like you're just gonna say something?
Are you able to hear me?
He's
Yeah.
the AJ Hawk
Yeah.
podcast.
He just sits
Still,
back.
no, I'm not talking to you. Yeah, I'm still working.
Oh, you're
Carry
not like
on
in the
as you
office.
were. Huh?
Well, you're not like in the office or anything.
No, I'm at home. So now you can look at my ceiling. I'm trying to prop this up
Oh,
here.
we thought he was like shit talking to coworkers. Like, yeah, I'm not fucking talking to you. Like, turn around.
No, that's
Turn
just
around, Ted.
Somebody else. There's somebody else who lives here for free.
Okay. Well, how are you doing, Jay?
I'm good. Was it we got Charlie Kirk background there?
Yeah, I didn't feel like changing it. The last time
Oh,
we
it's
potted,
nice.
we were doing our Charlie Kirk memorial service. So
Ah,
The unreleased
yes.
podcast. I think 8 people got to hear that podcast before it got taken down, and Jacob wasn't
oh
one of.
shit, it got removed,
Jacob wasn't one of them.
bro. What do you? It got taken down?
Yeah.
What
It-
happened?
It was some music that I put in the back. Well, I wanted to say because we talked it got too close. Israel found
yeah.
out about it.
Uh-oh.
Have you guys seen that show on Netflix called 11/22/63?
The
Is it
the
James
JFK
Franco
one.
thing?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah.
So yeah, he goes back in the past, right? And he's trying to prevent the Kennedy assassination, but every time he gets close to like the CIA, the forces of the past start working against him. And like a chandelier almost falls on him in a restaurant. And
Yeah.
that's what happened with our podcast for Charlie Kirk.
Yes.
We were getting too close
we
to
were
the truth.
way too close and we got pushed back.
I thought you were going to go with he was getting too close to the truth.
Well,
But that
that
was gonna be
too.
your angle.
But that,
Well, that
yeah.
definitely. Do
Um,
y'all think time travel is real? Like, okay, bear with me.
No.
You know,
But go
well,
ahead.
damn, Jay.
no, I don't necessarily either, but I am all about curiosity and just giving things an open mind.
Yeah.
I mean, quantum physics is real.
Yeah, I think whatever I've been told is you probably could go into the future, but you can't go back. Like you're done.
Okay. So what's
But-
done? We're not. Charlie's not walking back through that door. Is that what you're telling me?
I think Charlie's done. So,
Or is he? Or did he actually die?
Who
I
can say?
I think our
He's
internet
hanging out with JFK.
our internet overlords made us watch that video 20 times on the internet. So yes, he's definitely
I-
dead.
20.
I think I saw it twice, maybe, and that's all I can handle.
Oh, yeah. Me too. So like
Why do you-
remixes.
I was like,
The For You tab was just like it was like a 2 Live Crew album with that
You
just
just keep-
over and over.
he just keeps going like this, like just.
I did not enjoy it. I'm just saying I saw it a lot.
Was that an iPad
Very
behind Jay?
tragic event.
There's an iPad behind Jay. It's playing it in a loop right now.
he's like P Diddy at the parties. How he'd play like porn. Jay's playing the Charlie Kirk assassination.
We come over for a dinner party. Jay, what the fuck are you watching?
Just over my mantle.
Yeah,
My
it's
big
like-
shutterfly.
Are you like what I've done? Is that just Charlie Kirk dying over and over?
Just the impact moment.
There's no blood. Just
Do you guys stock up on groceries?
I did. Well, I mean, not to the degree where I needed toilet paper. I wasn't really worried about that. But
Well,
I do
I
have.
raided 7-Eleven for a case of beer and a loaf of bread. Does
Mhm.
that count?
You paid $40 for that.
Dude, I walked to a 7-Eleven. I think it was during baseball season, and I was on my way to a game. I stopped in. Actually, it was a football game. So I was getting beer for the tailgate, right? So I get a 24-pack of beer. I get 2 cans of Zins, and then while I'm at the register, I said, "Can I get a 5-hour energy extra strength?" And the guy behind the counter goes, bro, now you're just doing too much. I'm sure you want that."
I thought the gas station was the place where you can have the least amount of judgment. Like, whatever you're
Well,
doing.
He could tell I was like on the fence, and I'm like, "Yeah, fuck it, give me the 5-hour energy." He's like, "You sure, bro?" That's a lot.
Yeah, you're just doing it all. Like,
He's like, "Now you're doing too much."
I've ceased going into gas stations, and every time I go back into one, I realize why I try to stay away from gas stations.
You just do it every now and then to remind yourself why you only do it every now and
I
then.
guess so. But I mean, people always talk about Walmart. I think a gas station's way more wheels off than Walmart is.
Why does anybody even need to go into Walmart anymore? Like I get my groceries at Walmart, but I do the some servant brings it out to my car for me. They do all the shopping and
Slave, put it in the back.
Lord.
yeah.
I have Amazon slaves bring my groceries today.
Yeah. Make some immigrant deliver it to your house.
Yeah, there was
Slipping, sliding on the
some
roads.
Somali who just doesn't speak a word of English, and he's got flies around his mouth.
I think this storm will be a flop. I'm still sticking to that.
All right. I mean,
I have nothing to back that up other than just
okay.
I think weathermen are full of shit.
So let's
except
put
for Brandon.
So let's put the betting odds on. I'm thinking it's going to be an utter shit show, and it will close down this city for at least a week.
No, there's no way. A week?
Not a week, but I mean, functionally, like it'll be around Tuesday before everything's
Do you
back
think?
to normal.
Okay, let's draw the line at will the power go out anywhere?
Okay.
Like anywhere?
I know it's not.
Only-
It wasn't weather related, but my kid actually stayed home today because the power was out.
I was
Well,
about to say only in places that aren't doing well.
I'm not off to a good start then.
Well, but
Was it actually out or was that just what they said?
no, it was the over in Tri County. The motherfucker wasn't working. So yeah. Okay.
Well,
All right.
And completely dismissing it does echo like the last time we were all 4 on and we were like, hey, this thing we're staying home for is probably not a big deal.
Okay.
Be over in a
It,
month.
it will definitely.
And I also just wanted to keep the streak of every one of these. We've always talked about COVID at some point,
2 weeks. to
followed
flatten the
by I don't
curve.
want to talk about that anymore.
Yeah, what's up with COVID?
What's
Wasn't
the,
that crazy?
What's the deal? Like, no, I think it will be actually pretty bad.
Okay.
Honestly,
I don't think. Well,
I'm on the
you're
opposite
out-
end of that prediction.
You're out country way, so
Well,
it
this is supposed
affects you
to
differently.
hit
Have a lot
like
of trees out there.
2/3 of the country.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the biggest storm in 40 years. So yeah, it's gonna be pretty bad.
I'd say bring it on. I mock the weather gods.
Jake is on
which
his.
I think is the same god as the normal god. But,
Let's say I think he's the regular god, but Jacob's on his roof. Well, he's. Aren't you in an
you
apartment?
call this a storm?
Fuck you.
I mean, it is hitting 2/3 of the country, but I'm kind of only concerned with about a 2-block area.
Yeah, everything
Like,
else
what does
can
that
literally
mean?
die tomorrow. I just want my
Right.
stuff to be all right. Okay. So what about Oklahoma? I think that's going to be pretty bad.
Oklahoma has a lot of pitching turnover.
No, okay.
They have a tough
Okay.
upcoming schedule.
But
You
what
have-
about on Tuesdays? They
you
give
have
up
that
on
pot-
Tuesdays.
We
Well,
just
they
hired
play
a
a
new
pretty
AD.
weak Tuesday schedule. I mean, the games against DBU will be interesting, but other than that, I don't know. Tuesday
was a-
games are pretty weak.
That was a complete shock to me. I had no idea that was a thing
What's that?
until last season. That
What,
Tuesday
Tuesday?
college baseball is just a throwaway.
It's not a throwaway. It's not a total throwaway. It just depends. Like if you're on the fence, record wise on the weekends, it can be the difference on the outcome of your bubble.
But usually,
chances.
Right.
Tuesdays they're throwing out radio and stuff out there to pitch.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
Yeah, you're developing. Yeah, it's a development day for your
It's
younger
a-
guys, future weekend rotation guys, future starters. But I don't know.
The guy-
Some teams take different approaches. Some try to
Yeah.
schedule really tough on Tuesdays, and others just blow it off entirely. Especially teams in the SEC, they rely mostly on their conference scheduling for strength of record.
Well, it's such a superior.
Oh
conference.
yeah, I mean it's a
Yeah.
gauntlet every week. It's a
Why?
gauntlet.
Why even schedule outside of it? I mean, on Tuesdays they just bring up the guy that even if he hits it backwards, it still gets to run the bases.
Yeah.
You just bring all those guys out.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what about
you playing
Landman?
DBU? We're gonna lose anyway, so yeah, it's a throwaway.
Yeah, OU's got some work to do if they want to make the postseason this year.
Okay.
Hope that answers your question.
Well, I hope that's a plug for what's that damn show called? Post Game Beers is
yeah, we're running a little behind. Shocker to no one.
okay. Well, you can go onto their Patreon and give them money or something.
Yeah, shout out to the Patreon. We're live. We're making money now.
Okay.
Get us some subbies. Get us out of poverty.
I was about to say it's still let's not go sucking each other's dicks just yet. Got a couple.
Response has been favorable. We have exceeded what our projections were for 36 hours being live.
I
on
will
Patreon.
say, if
We've-
you go
we've
to-
exceeded our
If you happen
projections.
to go to the what do you call them? Whatever. The little tournament that they're going to have at the ballpark.
It's gonna be awesome.
If you see the guys there, they're actually a lot more popular than you think. A lot of people know them. It's kind of sad
Yeah.
and kind of impressive.
Which that makes Ray happy mostly.
Oh God. Did we
So he's
bet?
coming out to Globe Life Field in February.
I'll be there.
So who do we have?
Who's on the docket?
So on the SEC side, it's Arkansas, OU, and Vanderbilt, and then on the Big 12 side, it's who is it? Texas Tech, TCU, and I don't even know.
OSU?
Honestly, because we don't play those teams.
Did you
Is
say
that-
OSU?
maybe OSU?
Not UT. Sorry, Jay.
Not this year. I guess Texas Tech and Arkansas play at some point.
Yeah, let me look it up.
That seems like the peak crowd environment to be in.
So does Texas have to go play in like Alabama or some shit?
I think Texas is just playing like
I can only look up
the
one thing at a
Dodgers.
time, buddy.
The Dodgers.
The
They're
Dodgers.
playing. Yeah.
Texas could be good this year. I worry about Dylan Volantis going from the bullpen to Friday night starter, but other than that, they got a pretty decent lineup.
It looks like me and Jay are in the same room on my computer, and we're all just looking at each other like, yeah.
I mean, we knew it. We knew what was coming.
Dude, give
But
us.
they were,
give us the
they-
room.
They were regional fodder last year, right? They didn't
Yeah,
make
they
the
got
College World Series.
they got boned by was it UTSA? But UTSA
Oh.
is a good
yeah,
team.
that's
The
right.
freaking San Antonio Roadrunners.
Yeah.
Texas Tech, TCU, Oklahoma State.
Okay.
So we get it popping Friday, 11 a.m. with OU and Texas Tech. Can't wait.
Which, by the way, I was supposed to be real mad that the Roadrunners beat UT, but I was actually kind of impressed. So
Yeah, Texas was hot going into the postseason too.
it didn't matter. Everyone's got
It's
zero.
not in it.
Okay. So who wants to talk Landman?
I'm only one season behind.
And who can get me on Landman for season 3?
You know what? I'll tell you this. I'm not excited to watch. I haven't watched the finale, and I really have no interest in it.
Is it just me frozen?
Just gemstones. I'm down to the last episode there.
Talk
So
about
don't tell me how it ends.
Talk about a show I gave up on.
Yeah, that one. Y'all did freeze up, by the way. It was just my fault, right?
It didn't freeze for me.
Yeah.
Well, good. Thanks a lot, AT&T Fiber. Shit's going great.
AT&T is way better than Spectrum. I'll tell you that much.
I know, but I got fiber, and they're like,
Spectrum.
it's 500. Okay.
No, I loved AT&T.
Okay.
Okay. I moved to an area that doesn't support it. No.
Let me
off.
do a Landman rant, because I know some people that feel like they're a little too good for the Landman. Okay. We realize
TC and Jake.
We realize that Landman isn't Mad Men. Like, we understand that. Like, if you're watching Landman and you're like, this is going to be really deep, that's not what we're here for. We're here for the barely legal daughter, I guess. I don't know.
Terrible
started there.
Terrible subplot.
Just joke. I know. It's whenever it gets into the woman and the ex-wife and the daughter, it's an automatic like.
Now, I'll tell you this: they catch a lot of shrapnel in the fallout, but where it should really be going is Cooper's dumb girlfriend, fiance. That's the worst plot line in the show.
I mean,
is it worse than? I've only seen the first season, so is it worse than the whole nursing home bit in season 1?
The nursing home bit is pretty terrible. Yeah, but I don't know. I think the nursing home bit's actually worse.
Yeah, but do you agree with me on Cooper's dumb broad that I can't? Those are the worst scenes in every episode. She's annoying. I don't like that whole plot line. I almost just fast forward through it.
It's literally like, hey guys, we came here for Landman. How about cheerleading and
more Andy Garcia, dude?
Oh, dude, yeah. I'm like, you have Andy Garcia in the show. Should we have less of him? We should have like him on the show for like 5 minutes, right? Hey, you had John Hamm. Why don't we kill him?
Yeah. Terrible.
But which I think, sorry,
which destroyed TCU's NIL fund.
Did I hope I didn't ruin that for Jay. You said you're on first season.
No, I got through the
Okay.
First one.
Okay.
So I know.
Hold up, Jay. So did it make it clear in season 1 that he actually died? I thought that was a cliffhanger, and then season 2 it was just assumed he was dead.
He's dead.
Okay, I missed that then.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was. I think it was pretty clear. I can't remember if they announced it, but there was a lot of families crying over his motionless body.
Okay, I forgot about that then. Yeah. I thought it was a cliffhanger.
I was like, I think he's gonna pull through, and then it seemed evidence. See episode 1. Oh, he's dead. Oh, I didn't want to sound like a dumbass when I was watching it, but no, I will tell you, I'm not giving any spoilers. The season finale is actually not that bad. The rest of the way through was a little painful though. So, but you're not too good for Landman, okay?
I know I'm not.
And I know half the time I'm just watching it going, hey, that's down the street. I've been there. Hey, I know that. That's half the fun is location. There was a gas station that was used in one of the shots for Cooper. And I was like, that's on my way home. So, okay, cool. Well, fuck me.
No.
Anything else?
I was doing multiple things at once, but
yeah, me too.
I enjoyed it just because from my line of work and working on like the insurance side, insuring a lot of those companies and their injuries and incidents in the past, it was like you see the things that happen, and those things do happen, but the way they portray it, it's almost like it all happens on the same day.
Yeah,
like people do fall off those things, they do get crushed under a pile of steel beams, but it's like once a year or something. Something like that'll happen. It's not like on Tuesday.
Well, that's
going back and forth.
I think that's my issue with The Pit, which is like okay, would you like a career's worth of emergency medicine?
Yeah.
It's only going to happen on this day. It's like
Yeah.
everything, like you could go your entire career and not witness all of those items come all in one day.
And on the anniversary of, the main character
no.
having a crash out.
Yeah.
It's
during
like
COVID.
it's like the Dimitri Martin bit where he was like, I want to develop a video game where you take care of all the victims of other video games. Like, hey bro, what you playing? Super Busy Hospital 2. Yeah.
That's
Please leave me
literally,
alone. I'm
it's-
trying to perform surgery
that
on
was-
a character that was shot 57 times.
that should have been, dude. I haven't heard a Dimitri Martin joke in probably 15 years.
It's
Does
time
he
to
still
revisit.
draw?
Does he still draw
everything?
stuff?
Yeah, Super Busy Hospital 2 was his
Okay.
genius video game idea.
That was a working title for the pit.
It's been a long time.
Super busy. He used to be a top tier comedian or like a go to, and then I realized it's not like he's a real comedian.
Yeah, he's pretty fucking funny.
No, he's just like one of those.
Pretty good.
He's one of those actor guys who's like he only did the comedy stuff just so he can be.
Hey, I
in-
got a question for you.
be in some movie.
You guys enjoy a
But
podcast,
I
right?
guess he was done with that. He was done with that.
I guess you're done with that answer, aren't you?
Yeah, you
Oh,
are.
you're good. You're good.
Do you think like podcasts that produce episodes semi-frequently, like we'll take Joe Rogan for example? Do you guys get a little bit of shrug shoulder when he has comedians on as guests, or do you enjoy that?
It depends, because a lot of the times Joe's lately is just having some Austin comedian who's, I mean, barely famous as far as even being in Austin. That's like, I'm trying to think of the guy that, I mean, name one, but yeah, most comedians, no.
Yeah, I just think podcasts rely too heavy on comedians for content. Like, okay, we get it. He's funny. He's gonna crack jokes. Like, I thought Rogan's podcast with like Charlie Sheen was a million times more interesting than comedian guy.
Yeah, they had Ehsan Ahmad on
Yeah,
the
tell
other
me-
day, and I'm like, cool.
Yep.
So cool.
I get that you can't have, McConaughey or Charlie Sheen or Elon Musk on every week.
I will say
But-
though, I listened to the Matt Damon and Ben Affleck podcast that he did with Joe.
Okay.
You want to talk about comedians? The worst are actors. Actors are the most. The reason why you're such a great actor is because you can only, here is your words. I need you to absorb these, and you only do that. But when you have to actually have your own opinion or really dive into something, most of them can't do that. Where Ben Affleck and Matt Damon, they're actually kind of interesting people. They have actual thoughts on things. So
Check.
Whereas they had Bradley Cooper on. I don't really want to hear Bradley Cooper.
Okay. See, I'd rather hear Bradley Cooper than some comedian, but I don't know. That's just me.
Or Matt Damon.
Yeah. Yeah, that's interesting to me.
Listen to the Kurt Metzger one, because that got me into a conspiracy theory rabbit hole. So, way to go on that. Have we ever talked conspiracy theories on here? Like, really?
Yes, COVID.
Okay, well, that's
We talked.
Which boy did that age like fine wine, man.
Yeah.
That's the favorite. That's my favorite serious podcast we've ever done. Is the COVID one?
where we
Because
were. I
Golly,
mean,
we just nailed it.
yeah. But if you actually, I think I did a podcast with Jay's friend a while back during COVID, and yeah, I think we were nailing that one pretty good too, because that was literally maybe a month in where we all thought we were gonna die.
Yeah, that was a source like within the hospital
Yeah, and he was
operation,
really, and I'm like, is there really? He's like, eh.
but not a
it's-
doctor, more of a guy who just has a card to the printer type of thing.
Does like marketing or something, right?
Yeah. I think the other conspiracy thing was when we had Blake Jones on here, and
Oh
he was
my
telling us how he
God.
didn't believe that Sandy Hook actually
That's
happened.
not exactly. See, you're just constantly trying to cancel him over stuff. He's like he I think he fainted like he was interested, but he wasn't like definitive that hey, because like
he sure had a lot of
That's another
details.
okay,
for
so
someone who's
you
just
never
kind of
watched
interested.
so you never watched one of those and gone, that is interesting. I'm sure it's bullshit, but it's interesting.
I
don't
thought
know.
Loose Change was interesting.
Yeah. I mean, I
Still
don't
didn't
know.
believe it, but
Yeah, that's true.
I don't
I
know.
wish our podcast had a producer. I'm talking
What do you want?
post game beers.
Oh.
No.
How-
No, we call Ray the producer, and then guess who ends up doing all the producing?
That's cool.
Well, I'm thinking out loud. That's
Okay.
what this podcast is for.
All right. Well, I was just, what is your favorite conspiracy theory other than COVID?
Oh gosh, where do I begin? JFK
Magic.
is too unoriginal.
Magic Johnson
Oh my
never
gosh.
had HIV.
No, I would say my favorite one that won't get me fired from my job is Aaliyah was killed to make way for Beyonce.
I don't think I've ever heard that one before.
Oh yeah, it's out. Look it up.
I the only conspiracy
Dude.
I was like that R. Kelly was boning her when
And-
she was
and
like
while we're on the-
14.
How many music artists just mysteriously died in plane crashes? How many planes crash, first of all? And you're gonna tell me like
Yeah, but
I
it was
can
in like
name
it was in
20
like
major artists that have all died in plane crashes?
it was like Barbados plane though. It wasn't like a real plane.
Be that as it may. Big Bopper,
Jay-
Roy Orbison,
Jay
Buddy
looks-
Holly. I mean,
we haven't even gotten into helicopter crashes.
Oh,
oh yeah.
Stevie Ray
Yeah, I wish we
Vaughan.
knew.
Stevie Ray Vaughan.
Wish we knew.
Oh, well, sorry.
Y'all don't find it funny that all these major recording artists all died in plane crashes?
Well, I don't find it funny, but a lot of them happened like in the 50s, though, right?
Do you ever find it hilarious in
Aaliyah
like,
did.
like
Ricky Nelson
No,
was like
but-
84.
What? Hold on.
Jay looks like he's in like full research mode right now.
Well, I feel like Craig Miller just Googling everything that they say on the radio,
Yeah.
word for word. But so she was in a Cessna. I was trying to look at where it
See,
was.
like I said, it was a Barbados plane. It wasn't like a Lear jet.
That's what. Yeah. So the airport was in the islands of the Bahamas.
You know what's
For
even
some reason, I thought it was South America, but that was the
No.
bus crash. For
you know what's
the
you know what's funny about it? She was
TLC person.
coming back from a video where she like grinded on the beach for about 7 minutes or whatever. Look up the
punchline?
okay. I guess I get to look up the video.
Sorry, I'm doing some research. I'm seeing we average about 350 deaths worldwide in plane crashes every year. But for some reason, it's the per capita of major music artists is way out of line.
I'm
Well,
gonna-
she was in the third most infamous plane crash that year.
was it
Bad year for planes.
JFK Jr.?
I'm sure they were all accidents, you know.
Was it JFK Jr. or what?
In 2001.
Yeah, there's another one.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, a couple weeks later, there was,
Okay.
Okay, there we go. We got it.
We know what it was, Jay. I got it like instantly. Okay,
Okay.
let's get into the video.
Oh, I love this video.
Well,
Very
it's
artistic.
I'm not gonna play the video because I'm afraid we get knocked off of Spotify. Just use your imagination. But it's what is it? Rock the Boat?
Yes.
It's a very sexually suggestive video, but it's our last video. She just died like 5 minutes after this.
Yeah, and Beyonce took off. Huh.
I find that I don't even. Oh, you talking about the? So there was videos, or I guess Jay-Z was like had his arm around Aaliyah, and you see Beyonce in the background going, "I'll kill this bitch in a plane."
Yeah, I think Jay-Z had a lot to do with it. I think I don't know.
99 Problems.
And Aaliyah's one. All right. Okay. Well,
Okay, Brad, what was your conspiracy theory?
dude, it has to. It's a weekly thing now. I don't like catch me on a
It
different week.
changes.
It changes
It
constantly.
changes like it's like the Texas weather. If you don't like the conspiracy, just hang around.
Yeah, because
You can
I'll
find one. You know.
there's a
Like 15 minutes.
well, that's literally there's a comedian, Big J. He goes, "Hey, whatever I can watch a video and let's say Sandy Hook. I can watch a video and watch Sandy Hook and go, I totally believe that. I could literally watch another video that debunks every bit of that, and I go, okay, that was bullshit. It's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Like things change. Like I don't know. I guess I'm a human being. I don't just automatically watch something and either dismiss it or believe it wholeheartedly. But I will then. Like an old one was Tartaria. Do you know about that?
Oh, is that
The ancient
original video game system?
No, it's not that. It's not Ataria. Tartaria. Is that how you say it?
I don't know what.
Okay.
I have no idea what you're talking
It's
about.
basically that there was an ancient civilization years and years ago. Like all the like, what's the reason why we can't build? You know, like you go to downtown somewhere, and they had these really nice courthouses or whatever buildings in New York City, and we literally can't build those now, but we could do that in like 1920 after they had like just like a crane.
Oh, I got you.
Like a hand crane, but now we have all this technology and we still can't build anything nice. But I think that might be bullshit too.
Hmm.
Or like there was a conspiracy about World's Fairs. No one?
Go on.
Okay, well, it was just basically there was all these like advanced technologies that were at these World's Fairs, and I'm talking about like 1920s, maybe even 1930s or something like that. And all these things happen, and it's like out of nowhere, where's that technology at now? And that might be a government thing going, hey, the world's not ready for that kind of thing. So maybe not the coolest conspiracy theory. Brandon, do you have a conspiracy theory, or do you just believe everything? Like you have to believe you have to believe some bullshit every now and then. Like this is crap, I know, but
like just in the real world or like in the sports world?
Well, every world.
Okay, well, I still believe the 2006 NBA Finals were fixed.
Okay, that's super easy. I don't think that's a conspiracy theory, right? It was just so heavy-handed that it was like, and then you know what we did? We just ate it and said, "Well, it is what it is."
I don't think so. It's just, I mean, I think it was plenty bitched about. But
Like we should have had,
you do?
we should have had who was the commissioner? We should have had his head on a pike at this point when that happened.
He was.
Oh yeah.
He's not the commissioner anymore.
Well, because we cursed. We cursed.
And one of the ref that blew the whistles in jail. So.
And we cursed David Stern with diseases or something. What happened?
Now, have you seen that? Have you seen that stand-up guy that was like, you know, people who talk about conspiracies, society likes to label them as crazy, and I'm like, I think the ones that are crazy are the people that believe there aren't conspiracies. Like, you're telling me the government's just batting 1,000, telling the truth?
Yeah.
He goes, if you think about it, the government is kind of like your parents, right? You listen to them, you do what they say. I'm in charge of one son. I'm his parent. And I lie to that little dude all the time.
That's good. I think for a little while there, I may have thought the moon landing thing was kind of fake. And that goes into like,
yeah, I don't really care about that one.
Well, I don't. Yeah, it's like I'm cool with y'all lying about that one. That's fine.
Sure. F the Russians.
Yeah, I mean it is what it is. I know, like even crazier. I don't believe them, but like that nuclear bombs aren't real.
I have evidence to believe that 2 of them are.
Well,
Huh.
they say. But I'm just going
Doesn't-
off of conspiracy theories I've heard, none that I actually believe in.
I mean, we're ignoring the ones that are kind of mainstream, right? Like the World Trade Center insurance policy.
Right.
That one's wild.
Well, Jay wrote that, right?
That's
Yeah.
yeah, he was the underwriter.
That's right.
Jay
Was
wrote
that
that.
just for Building 7 or
Oh yeah, I like that one. I like that one more than the actual like everything came down. But why did 7 go down?
right?
That one's weird.
Yeah. And I've seen stuff on both sides of that. I don't know. Like it's just one of those. How much of your energy do you want to
No, exactly.
spend or
Like,
place?
I've
especially
heard-
now.
Like Oklahoma City bombing was there was a good conspiracy theory on that one.
Well, I can confirm firsthand that the building did blow up.
Thank you. It wasn't
I can't do
hologram.
Yeah. I had nightmares
I heard
about
it.
it for weeks after seeing that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yikes.
I was in third grade and
Yeah.
we were coming back from grandma's house. We took a detour through downtown OKC to see the aftermath before they demolished it, and
What
it
a-
scared the shit out of me.
What a detour
Yeah.
to show the little kids. Hey, look, there's a little daycare that blew up over there. Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Let's go.
nightmares, nightmares, nightmares.
Yeah, there was a whole point that a bunch of the feds were alerted to not go in or
Yeah.
show up
Yeah.
late. But
Yeah. I mean, same with World Trade Center.
oh, I think you know what?
Were alerted.
Actually, one of my favorite ones right now, and it's entirely real, is MK Ultra.
Oh, dude, that's not a conspiracy. That is a proven fact.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's right.
No, but I'm talking about like in the sense of, okay, they did do it, and how are they still doing it now today? That's the part where I get because it's
COVID vaccine.
I've heard another one was the phones.
Mm.
Like the whole thing
Mhm.
with MK Ultra is you're trying to stress the brain out so badly,
Oh, yeah.
and so
Hey.
now the phones are turning into like. Have you not seen stuff that's going on in Minnesota? Like those people are insane. Like every one of them, both sides.
Yeah. And to go along with that one, have you looked up the church bell theory?
I know about the Nazi bell one.
Well, okay, so the church bell theory is this is something that's been on my list to like really read into, but basically, so church bells in towns were known to reduce stress and increase happiness, like serotonin. So the powers that be said, "Fuck that. We want our people unhappy and stressed. Get rid of all these damn church bells." Like, when was the last time you heard a church bell? They used to be everywhere.
I had a job site a while back that literally a church bell would ring every day
Now,
at
if you
noon.
get farther out to the sticks, I'm sure
Right.
you might find them.
Yeah.
But
No, this was
I mean,
this is
I can
like
tell you in Las Colinas, I don't hear a church bell.
No.
not,
and-
not in
and
that godless country.
In
They
a year
have
or
them
in
two, we'll
Watauga,
be
though.
hearing call to prayer. So
I think it was in New Orleans. They still have those old Catholic churches that had the bells.
yeah,
So
I can tell you that St. Elizabeth Ann Seton and Keller has them because we would hear them every so often. when I lived in
so
Watauga.
Jacob's theory is wrong.
what
They haven't gotten rid of all the bells.
they've certainly decreased.
Okay.
I know that.
They've
It's
decreased
just
the
not
bells.
standard anymore.
Right.
Yeah.
It's not as common as it was when they were literally writing Christmas songs about silver bells.
Now there's a bell on my phone that absolutely stresses me out a lot. So
I enjoy a nice church bell.
church bell's good. I like a church bell. I
Right.
never even thought about I like church bells, and now I'm like, huh.
But how close and how loud is it really? That's the
What am I doing, and why is it bothering me?
yeah. But
Mhm,
it is funny. You
mhm.
mentioned like the phones, like to overstimulate and stress people or keep them occupied. As I'm doing this, I was working and I was looking on Twitter, like off and on, just all at the same time, just distracted from everything else that's going on in the background.
All right, boys.
Okay, Jacob's gonna
Time for
jump off.
post game beers.
Okay.
Uh oh.
We're already 30 minutes behind, but everybody's
Well,
present. So
It's a Friday game, so you gotta
Well,
have your best.
no, we're still 3 weeks away, but
You
we
know-
got team previews to get through.
You know we'll be listening.
Yep. Look forward to it. See you on the chat.
All right.
Peace.
In the chat. Yeah, can we will they be recording it live? Can we I actually got in trouble with that, or they stopped me for spamming the post game beers live stream or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I was just spamming it with Texas stuff. I'm like, TCU sucks. UT rules. Okay. Well, good conspiracy talk. I'm sorry if I can't dive too deep in a lot of that stuff because I don't know, but I do enjoy it. Not in a way of like, yes, I believe this.
Not necessarily thinking it's absolute truth, but
No, but
just things to think about.
But like Jacob said, like if you literally just everything that the government tells us, I mean, I'm like, what is wrong with you? I think that's crazier.
yeah,
Yeah, I think
just taking everything at face value.
Yeah, I think that's insane. Okay.
I've been thinking about this whole musical artists dying in plane crashes since he brought that up. But I think there's a lot of you could have an alcohol factor. I think the main thing is I bet you have a lot of people who are not necessarily qualified to be operating or flying what they're in, and that's a big factor.
No, I think the bigger factor, actually I heard this from the Dumb Zone. Like Dan and Jake and Blake were all talking about when they would go to those stars trips. Like it'd be the worst weather ever. And
They just go right through it.
most planes are like, yeah, like we're not taking a chance. And the stars go, we've got to go to Ottawa. Let's go. And it's like, what? Like most, like, I'm going to go tell Delta, no, you're flying through this bullshit. It's like, no, we're not going to do that. But when you pay a lot of money for something, most of go like, you're fucking, like Kobe goes, yeah, I don't give a fuck about fog. Like, let's go. We got places to be. I think some of that is a factor. Is like, I mean, I'm not saying with everything. Like, did they have to fly Stevie Ray Vaughan's plane through that fog and all that stuff? They probably could have waited a little bit.
There's probably a little bit of that. There's some of them historically where they were kind of doing bits too.
They were doing bit. What was the Leonard Skinner bit? Do you know what that one?
I don't know. The Randy Rhoads. I don't think he wasn't flying it. He was just in it. But they were trying to buzz the tour bus and something else, and I can't remember if they just clipped the ground or the side of a building, and then they were in flames.
Is that the Metallica one?
No, he was
or
Ozzy. But Metallica was a bus on black ice, and it flipped over and landed on Cliff Burton.
That's one thing I think is missing from modern day rock and roll nowadays is a good old fashioned. But you gotta lose at least one or two. In a bus crash,
either a member or somebody loses an arm.
Yeah,
like those were the days.
Those were the days. I mean, where would Def Leppard be if that guy had two arms?
Yeah, they probably never made it.
No, never. Like how gnarly it is. You gotta have. I don't know.
One tragedy.
You gotta have one.
band.
I mean, or you can completely break up and then play one of the show in your side band and have a maniac come up and shoot you. That'd be crazy too.
Yeah, that would be pretty wild.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any conspiracy there. There's a book about that that's pretty fascinating, but
like the guy.
Well, I mean, it's just about him, and it's kind of like I forgot what it's called, but it's the background of all the victims, and then the perpetrator of the crime as well.
Sorry, we're talking
his
about
backstory.
We're talking about the death of Dimebag Darrell.
That's right.
For the listeners at home.
At the Alrosa Via nightclub, December of 2004.
I will say that was like the hardest I ever had to fight back a tear while watching Behind the Band. Was that Behind the Band? Or Behind the Music? I was like, this is kind of tough. And I was not I apologize. I was not like you who really dug that band a lot when I was a kid. It was kind of a little bit before my time. And then watching that, I go, what the fuck? Like, that was terrible. I mean.
So it's kind of creepy how they had like the handheld camera propped up on the stage and you see the gunman with it pointed at him as he just walks in front of it seconds before. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fun
Yes.
stuff.
Wow. All right. Let's get a pick me up on this. We want to end the podcast on that. So, all right.
No, maybe one more. You got one more
Yeah, one more topic that's
topic of
a
positivity.
little lighter. Okay, so if you were stuck in an ice storm, what are you going to do all weekend?
We got plenty of movies to catch up on. Like the
Let's-
whole list of Best Picture nominees came out. I've seen F1.
Oh,
But I don't think I've seen any of the other ones on there.
I think F1 will be the movie I watch this weekend. I've been holding back because I don't want to just watch it on my like iPad. I want to watch it. I'm going to watch it with the whole thing
Right.
going on.
It's pretty good. I was surprised they got nominated for Best Picture, but it's a pretty solid flick.
I would say this year movies is probably, and I think we keep saying this every year, but it's probably one of the worst. And
Well, it has to be. If that, I mean, just imagine if Days of Thunder got nominated for Best Picture. Sorry, Dave.
Jeez. He's like, what's the point? What's wrong with that?
I think that's a fair comparison.
Really?
Honestly,
It's that close?
F1 is better than Days of Thunder, but it's in the. I mean, it's similar genre. It's not as hokey.
Yeah, I mean, cinematically, it's very good.
Right.
I think that's the one thing that you have to give them credit for, which, I mean, considering Days of Thunder was made in the 80s, it's probably a good reason why. But, you know, you have a driver sleeping with the technical director, and that just gets, you know, the owner doesn't even care because, you know, his car's about to be impounded.
Do you think
or
that
some stupid bullshit?
Do you think the do you think F1 movie is better than the 2001 Sylvester Stallone movie Driven? Dude, that's so great that you said it. It's before I can even say it.
That is one of the worst movies you could ever watch.
I know.
It is so bad. And I think the whole bit was he can stop the race car like literally on a dime. They put it out there on the track somewhere and he stops right on it. I think that's what the bit was. I've only seen it once and it was just terrible.
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah. What was the budget for that? Oh, only made $54 million. Spent $94 million on it.
Yeah, it was not a winner. And I think they would have had a little bit more production value behind it. But who had the president of F1 at the time, he ultimately got in trouble for like tax evasion and stuff. Like he was on board with them making that movie, and I think he got a little more info about screenplay and how it's going to go, and then he was smart enough to back away and be like,
"How do you know that much about Driven?"
I think I listened to. You ever listen to How Did This Get Made?
No.
It's a podcast that's been around forever, like a decade or more.
And Driven came up. Wow.
Yeah, they've done all kinds of Stallone movies. So I think I've listened over time to all of them.
Oh, this is in the age of kart racing, huh? Do you remember? Do you remember kart?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I remember my dad wanted me to go to that race at the hell was it? It was at the Texas Motor Speedway.
TMS, yeah.
And they canceled it. They actually like went there and then they canceled. They drove back home.
Called it off.
Yeah, but
be like,
it was too dangerous
because of the issues with the track.
The track. Well, they were going so fast, and they were like, "This is not safe to do this."
Yeah,
they couldn't exactly, slap a restrictor plate on them.
That's right. They didn't have anybody die there. They had a couple of fatalities at similar tracks, a couple other places going several years back, but
like Dan Weldon.
Oh yeah, he ended up in the fence, like literally.
So, a movie you should watch this weekend.
You watched Begonia, didn't you?
I did watch. I was about to had Begonia right on my tip of my tongue there. Yeah, Begonia.
It's super weird.
It's very weird, but it's interesting.
Okay.
It's very tense. There's a lot of, I mean, I don't know how much you care. I mean, I'm getting older now where I'm starting to appreciate good and bad acting. Like when I see a bad actor, I just go, all right. And then there's overacting, and then there's like, I don't know what it is, but this is actually top notch. And Jesse Plemons got snubbed for the Oscar on that one.
Okay.
You know what? It just came on HBO Max, and I want to try to watch it tonight. The Smashing Machine is on HBO Max.
Ah, yes. That is correct, and that just went up to number 1 on the
Yeah.
priority list.
Yeah, Smash.
I forgot it was. Oh yeah, that's happening.
Yes.
Yeah, my evening is going to be Friday night SmackDown and then the Smashing Machine. So from 7 to midnight, you know where I am.
Yes. And in honor, he's gonna do a bunch of pills during it too, just to get in the mindset.
That's right.
Yeah, Smashing Machine just released on HBO Max. Super
Okay.
pumped for that. If you have time, and I guess I'm the only one who is either this movie, either you absolutely love it or you think it's total horseshit, dog shit, whatever. It's one battle after another, which people just
Okay.
tend to hate.
That's on. So if we were trapped this weekend, that one, F1, Sinners, and now Smashing Machine.
So you
were
haven't
all
even
on
seen
my list.
Sinners?
No, I
Oh.
haven't watched anything.
You haven't watched anything. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So if I
I
had,
saw F1 this summer and something else that I can't remember right now.
I'm trying to think how I would. I wish we need to revisit this because I really, after I watched Smashing Machine, like I have no desire to watch this Marty Supreme movie. I don't really care to. I don't even know where it's
Yeah.
on, but I want to know after I watch Smashing Machine. What's the other one that we just talked about?
Sinners,
No, I already saw
Begonia,
that. I already saw
F1,
Begonia.
one battle after
Oh,
another.
F1. I want you're good on that. Yeah, after I watched Begonia, not Begonia, but Smashing Machine and F1. After that, like, here's the deal about one battle after another, and it's just a politically charged thing. It's like if Boogie Nights came out and everybody was really either super anti-porn or super pro-porn, and it was like a really like big issue, and be like, I didn't like Boogie Nights because there's too much porn. And it's like
Okay.
Boogie Nights is way more than a porn movie. Like, unless I mean,
You've always said that.
I've always said that. And listen, I read the articles, so. But no, like it's like the whole thing of it, like the acting, the film, the whole thing of it, like it's not a bad movie, but it's also not like there's some people that are glazing it terribly and just going, this may be the best movie maybe since Godfather or Godfather 2. I'm like, guys, hold on. Like, it's a fine movie. Like, I wasn't watching it going, I'm just mad about communists. And it's like, okay, get over that fact. If you just watch the movie for what it is, and if you just get offended, because they have this first scene and they're helping out immigrants, I didn't like that. Okay, just watch the movie and think about just how he films this stuff and the acting. I think you'll have a good time. I'm not saying it's the best movie ever. I'm not, but it is worth your time.
Okay.
So, Begonia, watch that movie. I think it's probably one of the more underrated movies out of all those, because I got it and I'm like, this is probably going to be horse shit. And I think maybe I had that. If you have that mindset and you're like, this is a horseshit movie, but it is on Peacock, so I'll just watch it.
Right.
So, but it turned out to be way better than I thought. So, they have in Begonia, they have I guess props to them. I'm sure I'm trying to think of a good actor. Like if Leo was playing Jesse Plemons' cousin and he was autistic, you'd probably like, oh, Leo did a great job. But they literally like bypass that and they're like, we're looking for a neurodivergent actor and he's going to play this. And the guy who plays, next to Jesse Plemons is an actual
Right, like literally.
He's literally autistic, and kudos to them, I guess. I never thought about doing that. I mean,
Okay.
since The Ringer, that was good. Like,
Yeah, people forget. People forget. You couldn't make that movie today.
why?
You just wouldn't. I don't think you would be able to.
I think-
And name his character Jeffy Dahmer.
Yeah,
I don't think you could get away with that.
I think that movie got signed off by the Special Olympics.
Well, but you know how this goes. That's not what it's about.
This
It's
is a
about
different
someone
world,
who has
Jay.
nothing
This is a different world.
connected to that. Who's opposed to it.
Yeah.
You're that's the Redskins argument
Okay.
that you have.
What movie did I watch recently? And I was kind of like, bold movie. Like, it's like where they were like killing kids and stuff. And I'm like, okay, that is, I mean, it's really hard to kill kids now in movies. I'm just saying, it's not easy. And
Outside of the Hunger Games.
yeah, I'm trying to think of the movie that I was watching. I was like, it's not where I'm like, yay, I want to watch movies with more killing of kids, but I'm talking about a movie where you're like, I'm not gonna worry about what fucking people say. Just make the movie, make it good. So that's
Speaking of good movies, and I was surprised this didn't end up on the Best Picture list. Has anyone seen the recent Anaconda movie?
no way that's good.
Fantastic.
Really?
It's a hilarious film.
Okay, well, I think that would probably be my begonia. I'd go into it going, this is going to be retarded. It's going to be, yeah.
I really enjoyed it. Now, it is very much,
It's
do you think Jack Black and Paul Rudd are funny? If you do, you'll enjoy it. If you don't, you're going to hate it because it's them just it's them doing their thing.
okay. Well, so what did you think of Hamnet?
I will never see that.
It's like whatever. What is that? The movie back in the day, Shakespeare in Love or something. And I'm like, why? Unless Gwyneth Paltrow gets naked in, which I think she does. I think it's probably.
I don't
teased.
remember.
It's still.
It is. Okay, well, what is this about? Is this Hamnet? It's actually about Shakespeare and like one of their kids died? Is this back to the kids dying thing?
No, actually wasn't. I've never seen the movie, but that
Oh.
would be good. Hey, if they kill a kid in that movie, I might watch it.
I'm in.
You know, I wasn't in, but now I'm in.
I'm not watching that.
Okay, Sinners. So you haven't seen Sinners?
No, I haven't.
Okay. I think that might be another movie where everyone thought it was really good or the best thing ever, where I just thought it was fine. Like it was a good movie. But it is funny listening to that director when he talks. He's not exactly.
Do you have an impression? I think this is a good time to start using the voices.
Yeah, we're at hour 4. No one's listening. He just sounds like maybe some of my buds back in the day. Be like, yo, man, we're just making a movie, man. I don't know. It's just I don't know what to say about that.
It's not bad. It's not too bad.
No. But it's fine. But, I don't know. Did you like Superman?
I haven't seen it.
It's actually not that bad. Because if you did you watch what's the John Cena outfit?
Is it the Peacemaker?
Yeah, Peacemaker.
I haven't seen that, but I just know what it is.
Okay. Well, it's in the same universe.
Okay.
So
this is DC. I
think the only problem people have with it is I don't know, it wasn't like lame enough for people like where you gotta have Superman. It's like super serious and oh man, it's whatever. I lost my parents that aren't my parents.
So it was kind of goofy.
Yeah, it was more lighter.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
And they introduced some extra characters like Mr. Terrific and
So why did people really hate it then?
I don't know.
Like I didn't.
Well, I
I
mean,
didn't. I didn't.
I assume just because it's different.
But I was
This
like,
is
I come away from a movie and I go, I was entertained. Am I supposed to feel guilty for that if I'm watching it? Like people who really love Sinners, I don't sit there and go, you're dumb and you just don't even understand a good movie. I'm like, hey, that's fine. Like another part of me, like did Ryan, what's his name? Coogler?
Coogler, yeah.
Which by the way, he doesn't look like a Ryan Coogler. I don't know why. He just
I don't know what that means.
I feel like a Ryan Coogler was a white kid that I just like made fun of in high school, but
He did all the Creed movies.
he did.
Yeah. He gets a free pass from me.
Well, those are like really
And Black
well shot
Panther.
movies.
Yeah, that's right. So I pretty much anything he makes or Michael B. Jordan is in is I'm almost all the way to a thumbs up before he even hit play.
The only part of it was just kind of like, I don't know. It really takes a while to get center in. That's what I
Uh-oh.
I don't know. I'm
Is
just
it
kind of like,
like
can we get center in before? But it just takes a little while to burn it, and I'm like, I want the centers now.
is this like 2.5 hours long or
I don't think it's,
I'm gonna look it up.
but when I get like, I feel like I'm 45 minutes in, and I'm going, when are we vampiring? Like, let's go.
Yeah, 2 hours 17 minutes. That's not too bad.
That's
Because
not-
one battle after another is almost 3 hours.
Yeah, and I will say about one battle, I know maybe I'm wrong. Like one battle and after another, is it 3 hours like on the dot or 3:04 or something like that?
I think it's close.
It
I
didn't.
thought about starting it the other night, but I just was like,
It didn't
can't do
feel like that to me when I was watching it. Like it went a lot faster, and it's another part. I think it was funny.
that's I've heard that from even if people didn't think it was great, they were like, it's
There-
entertaining.
There
I
are
laughed.
four spots in there where Leo has some point where I'm like, that is fucking funny. It is fucking funny, but it's also, it's not a comedy at all. But I don't know. Those are the parts where I would, and then we can end on television because I'm actually in a little bit of a trouble here because I've gone through my rewatches and I watched Better Call Saul over again, and actually I did Breaking Bad as well.
Okay.
Better Call Saul's better show, not by a lot, but overall,
I think yeah, the show as a whole, how it wrapped up and closed all the loops, but in a very, I felt like satisfying way. Yeah, I could see how somebody would watch that and say it's a better show.
yeah,
I can go with that.
yeah. I just think maybe if you like watch like the first season of Breaking Bad, you're kind of like, you don't watch that first season and go, man, this is the best fucking show ever. You watch the second season of Breaking Bad, you're like, this might be the best show on television.
Hmm.
And then you kind of, by
Yeah, it's kind of
4.5, you're like, all right, can we wrap up? Where's the, let's go.
well, but one of those with that one, I can't remember if it was the first or second season, was affected by actors or writers strike, one of the two, and that's why it only had like 6 episodes or something
Yeah.
like that. I can't remember which of the early seasons it was, but whichever one ended, it was already good. But whichever of the Breaking Bad seasons ended where you thought Jesse was about to get killed, and then Walt comes in with his vehicle and runs over
Yeah.
whoever was about to kill him, and the season ends with him just turning and just telling him to run.
Yeah.
And then and I was just like, when does the next or 10 seasons start? However many you got, I'm all in.
Yeah. And I
Yeah,
think,
it started to peter out a little bit. I mean, you think like I liked it, And I think with that show towards the end, the last season as a whole was not phenomenal, but they had a couple of episodes in that last season
Oh yeah, they
that
were real
were
good. But the last season is
outstanding.
it drags so badly.
It did a little bit.
It
And
dra-
like if you I still liked it, but if I told you like, hey, here's how it ends. Spoiler alert if no one has seen it. So Walt's gonna set up a machine gun in his trunk and he's gonna hit the remote and then it's gonna from the outside.
Hold on,
it's
hold on.
just
I'm gonna
go
stop.
back
I'm
and
gonna
forth.
stop you because I've watched 2 or 3. So it's against Gus, right? Like who is his main enemy? No, it's not about Gus.
No,
Who?
Right.
the Nazis.
So who is? I mean, it has to be like a really worse than Gus, right? No,
it's the
kinda
white
random.
supremacists.
it's just some white supremacist. It's actually
Yeah.
it's some guy's uncle, and we really don't
So
get a. I don't know. I mean,
yeah, what's his name?
the
Jesse Plemons' character.
yeah,
Whatever his name was. I
it doesn't
forgot.
matter.
But basically, I guess he called them whenever he was about to get arrested by Hank,
Yeah,
Mhm.
but next,
and then tried to call it off, but they showed up anyway, and then wound up, killing Hank and his partner.
whoa,
and
whoa,
then
whoa, whoa,
took most of his money.
a bigger. I'm telling you, one of the. I'm sorry for anybody who hasn't seen Better Call Saul, but the biggest oh shit moment I think in television that has ever happened is when Lalo shows up at the apartment while Howard is there, and
Okay,
then
yeah.
and
Oh,
then
yeah.
shoots Howard.
Yeah.
It was the biggest jump out of your seat, going, "What the flying fuck just happened?" moment. And that whole episode where it's the tense, like he's yeah, I don't know,
I
because
might need to go back and watch.
if I rewatched it and there were parts that I didn't fully remember, but I remembered that because I
Right.
was like waiting for that moment, and I couldn't exactly remember where it was happening. But my wife was watching, and I don't know. I think women's have like dog memories or something. Like they just don't. Like we watched this not long ago, and she's like, "I don't remember this at all." I'm like, okay, and she watched it, and she literally jumped. Is like, "What the fuck?" Like,
Yeah.
can you fucking believe that happened?
So that might be one, not the whole show, but maybe like the last season I could rewatch because when I watched it, it was already done, so I binged it, and you don't digest it
Yeah,
as much. You're just kind of jumping from one episode to the next. So I just remember the ending of it. Just the finale was really well done.
I think it was.
I will say one of the criticisms that I actually agree with Breaking Bad is that the everything kind of wrapped up a little bit too nicely for Walt, and that he kind of got off easy because he never actually went to prison for any of the shit that he did.
Well, and I think
Yeah.
that's where they
And
got
Saul
breaking.
did.
That's where they got
And that's
Better
kind of
Call
where the
Saul-
redemption arc starts for him.
That's where they got breaking, or not breaking, but that's where they got Better
Better
Call
Call
Saul,
Saul.
because Saul got exactly what he deserved.
Right,
And he
yeah.
was, and it was a thing where you are rooting for Saul throughout this whole thing. And then you get to his little black and gray section of his life, and you realize that is the guy that we started this series with is nothing like this guy in the black and gray. He's the piece
No.
of shit Saul Goodman, not Jimmy McGill. Jimmy McGill's dead, basically. After
Mhm.
when Howard got shot, I'm just kind of I don't think this is real, but it's just in my head. Like, I think Jimmy McGill died that day too. Because you can either go one way like Kim, or you can go like Saul goes, "Oh, I'm going even harder now, and I'm going to be even bigger piece of shit." Like, that sucked. Howard died. Oh well. I mean, and he got what he wanted. He got what he deserved. Where I know it was the whole thing where he wanted Vince Gilligan wanted Walter White to be kind of plain Jane guy who then turns into Scarface, but he didn't go all the way in.
Right.
Like, you've got to, I know he was really a son of a bitch at the end, but not enough. Like, it should have been worse.
Yeah.
Where he should have, I mean, if he got,
Well, and maybe they were kind of telling him we just need to wrap this thing
Yeah.
up because maybe there's a little longer arc there, but
Yeah.
either he didn't want to do it. He's like, I don't have enough for a season 6 or whatever.
And now I've got a 2026 rewatch challenge for everybody. And this is not a show that I watched in its original form. I may have watched a few episodes. I don't know why I ever did that. You know, like back in the day, you would just nothing's going on. Like you watch Sopranos and then 6 Feet Under comes on and you're like, I'll watch a couple episodes. You have no frame of reference. Maybe you watch the recap and you go, okay, I can kind of understand what's going on in the show, which is just a crazy thing to do. But it took me a lot longer than I thought because I actually started the series and then kind of stopped for a few months and then caught it back up again. But watching 6 Feet Under, it may have taken over Lost in my best series in the rankings as one of my favorite shows.
Okay.
I'm not to say anything bad about Lost, but I don't know what it is about 6 Feet Under. It can get whatever feeling you want to get. Lost didn't do that to me, but 6 Feet Under did.
Okay. I remember watching a couple episodes. What is like 2001,
Yeah.
2002?
And that's what's even better about the show. And even my brother was asking me a while back. He was like, "How do you have time to watch all these shows?" And I'm like, I have to tell you right now, there's no good shows on that are keeping my attention like this. So I have, I'll go to bed. Let me throw in an episode. Let me throw one episode on, and you just go from that. And watching that was like a blast from the past. I mean, this is right in my, I was in high school. I know you were probably on your 3rd or 4th job or whatever you guys are doing. But like, people have flip phones. I mean, some didn't even have phones. It was like one of those, I forgot my phone. Like you would never do that today, and there was those aspects. But I would say, and as far as finales, 6 Feet Under might have maybe the top 3 finales I've ever seen. So if you have time this year, give it a try. You don't have to do it every day. Maybe do it like we did back in the day, or like the way I watched Landman, an episode a week. It's crazy.
Yeah.
You know how insane that is?
One a week?
Yeah, you just kind of like
actually waiting
Yeah.
for it. Yeah. No, it's crazy how that because I
That's
really
how we
going
always
back to an hour ago, but I really enjoyed the first season of Landman, except for just a couple of minor plot points. But and season 2 started, under no circumstances was I thinking, well, let me just watch this and then I'll wait a week. I was like, I'm definitely gonna wait at least a month or so before I even started. And here we are, like 10 weeks later. I haven't watched one yet.
Yeah, you're fine. But then you might get in a point where you're never going to watch it again.
Eventually I will. I'll get to it.
But I kind of miss that a little bit. It's not like, I don't know. I used to be a pretty pro binger guy, but now I'm kind of like even my wife gets mad at me. It's like, we don't have all these episodes. I'm like, no, we have to. Remember back in the day, we had to literally just wait till next week. Like, it's okay. Let this episode fall upon you for the week and think it over.
Yeah, or if you just missed one and you forgot or didn't have a way to record it, you're just like, sorry, maybe they'll rerun it 4 months from now and you can see it again.
All right, well, that's the wife calling, and I think that's a good time to stop this. So thank you.
It's dinner time.
It is dinner time. I'm ready to. It's time for
I'm gonna
dinner.
go feed my fish.
All right. Well, thank y'all very much. We'll try to do another one this year, maybe 2026. Have a good one. Thanks, Jay.
See y'all
Thanks,
later.
Brandon. Appreciate it.
See ya.
Yep.